guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Keeping It Maya, and today we are going to be doing 25 random facts about me. So I was going to do 50, but then I realized 25 was hard enough. So I was like, let's just stay with 25. I have them all written down on this piece of paper. So I didn't post Tuesday because, again, I was out with my family and I didn't have any time to film. And when we got back home, they live 2 hours away. When we got back home, it was like about to be dark and I was like, I don't have anything to do. So then I was like, I'll just write something down for tomorrow. And I was like, let's do this. It's the easiest thing I can think of and I can get it done pretty quick. And I was like, I know I'm not gonna have time to film. It's already gonna be dark and the lighting will be horrible. So let's get started. 1, my middle name is also my great-grandma's middle name. It's my great-grandma on my dad's side. My dad's mom's mom. Yeah, so that's her middle name is the same as mine. 2, I am lactose intolerant. I cannot have milk. I've been lactose intolerant since I was a baby. It's not like it's really bad. I can have ice cream and cheese and like stuff like that still. I just can't have like straight milk and stuff like that. I used to do ballet like when I was really young, like 5, 6, and 7. I would do ballet. And I did it for like 3 or 4 years actually. I thought it was really fun because my friend was in it. And at the time she was my best friend. Not really anymore. My best friend's name is Emily. She is actually coming over tonight. We are having, I have a projector screen in my backyard, which is just like super small. My backyard's super small. And she's spending the night. We're watching a movie on the projector screen and then we're sleeping in a tent outside. It's an 8-person tent. My sisters, my older and younger sister are both having friends over and they're both watching the movie. So it's just going to be a super fun, I've been looking at that the whole time. So it's just going to be a super fun night. 5, I do bowling. I have a few bowling trophies over there. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm not the best at it. My highest score is probably 133. That is my highest score, so I thought that was super good. 6, I tried tons of sports when I was younger. When I quit ballet, which was when I was like 7, I tried like football, cheerleading, soccer, pretty much every sport except for like volleyball and like tennis and stuff like that. Sports, like summer sports, just because I didn't know what to do anymore because I just kind of grew up, Maggie, hi. I just kind of grew out of dance and I was like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore. Let's try something else. What am I? 7, my favorite teacher in school is my band teacher. She's my favorite overall teacher I've ever had. She's super nice. A lot of the grades, she's like mean to them. But, like, for some reason, she's super duper nice to our grade. She, like, lets us pretty much get away with everything. 8, I've gone to the same school my whole life. I've gone to, I'm not going to tell you where I go because I don't want to. Yes, I've gone to it through pre-K all the way to the grade I am in now. So, never moved. I've only lived in this one house, and then when I was younger, I lived in a house up the street. But I was even 1 when we moved here, so it was just a quick move. 9, I've never successfully made slime. I tried with my friend Emily, or my best friend, as you heard earlier in the video, but she added too much, Natalia, she added too much shaving cream because she wanted to be extra fluffy. No matter how much I told her, I think that's enough. And she's like, no, we're going to make this extra fluffy. And then my mom doesn't want us to build or make slime because of the borax, and she's heard that people got burnt, and I was like, there's other solutions than just the borax, and she's like, no, I think you guys just shouldn't, just in case. I was like, okay, I don't care then. 10, I sew. I told you in many videos that I prop you up on my sewing machine, and no, I do not just have a sewing machine because I just like sewing machines. I sew. I've made, if I could show you, the bag with the anchor on it, the blue anchor, do you see, like, right there? I've made an apron for Natalia because she likes to cook. I just made a pillowcase, which is somewhere. I can't remember where I put it. 11, I'm taking college courses this year. There's a thing for, like, schools, like, I don't know, a college near my, like about an hour away from me does this thing where they take like 7th graders and they put them in college so that I will graduate with my associates in college credits. So that's awesome that I'll get that, and I'll have to I'll skip 2 years of of college, but like I'll still have to work on college stuff pretty much throughout high school, which is still awesome, so I'm fine with that. Okay, and then 12. My favorite item of clothing I have is my overalls. I've told you guys this so many times. I love these overalls so much. Usually I wear it with this shirt and then a black choker, which looks super cute together. But today I was just like, I'll just put this shirt on because I just got finished like helping my dad with this hot dog stand I have, or he has, and then I just like use cash register and stuff and like take people's money, which I love doing. Just kidding. No, I'm not. So I changed and I was like, I'll just wear this shirt because I don't really have, I don't know, I was like something quick and it was already on my dresser, so I was like, cool. Where am I? 13. I competed in Odyssey of the Mind. If you don't know what that is, it's happened, actually I competed the first year it came to my school. It used to be at my school a long time before that, but then it came back to my school. And so I was the first team to ever compete for my school. I'm not going to say what it is again. And we got 3rd place, which was so surprising out of like, I think it was like at least 10 people that competed against us. 1st place was a school that's like super close to us, and they always win because they've been doing it for I think like 20, maybe 30 years. So they are super good, and they have so many teams. We had the one, so we were super focused on it, and I thought we did really good. It's where you like compete, and I can't really explain it because there's so many parts to it, so I'll just leave it there. Gabby knows what I'm talking about. So does Emma. So does everyone. Carla. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So I have 4 pets. Right now I do. If you watch like a future video, I'm like, oh my gosh, I have like 5 pets, or like 3, or like something like that, and you end up watching it and you're like, I thought she had 4. I have 4 pets. One is Maggie, my cat. Oh my god, Maggie, could you not on camera? I have 3 dogs, which are all pugs. The last one, if you watch my life update video, like I can't pick a thumbnail. I don't know why, it just won't let me. YouTube kind of picks your thumbnail to what the title is, and since it was life update, it was me going like complaining. I don't know, it was hilarious, and I was like, that's not what it's really for. It was just to tell you what has happened since I stopped filming, which was like 2 months before that. So, oh gosh, it's already like 11 minutes and I'm only like 14, which isn't that bad. So yeah, so I have a little black pug that's a boy. If you watch that video, we thought it was a girl. Then 2 older girl pugs, which are both Bon. 15. My culture is a little bit of everything, but mostly Italian. So my mom's side has so much. We were like, I asked them just like one day casually, and they were like, oh yeah, well your mom's like German, and like telling me all this stuff, and I'm like, what? And then my dad's like, oh, we're just Italian. Like, so like 50% Italian, 50% like everything else. So that's crazy. 16. I love to draw. I was like, I thought I wrote that twice. I like to draw, but I don't think I'm the best at it. Some people will tell me, oh my god, you're so good. And I'll be like, I don't know. But I feel like everyone has that, where they're like, I'm not good at this. But everyone else is like, you're so good. And then they like, are like, no, you're much better. And they're like, no, I'm not. So I just feel like that's a thing, but I feel like I really am not good. I just like to do it. It's not like I can do it. 17. I sometimes write B and D as each other, so I write them backwards. So like I got this idea because I had wrote for 16. I love to draw, but I love to bra because I wrote it with a B. So I do that all the time, and a lot of times I have to like erase it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know why. I just feel like they're so similar. So I don't know. That's how random that is. Really random. Going back to when I said that my favorite band teacher, or my favorite teacher is my band teacher, I played the bass clarinet, which is like a clarinet and saxophone combined. It is like like it has the body of a clarinet. Like it's the same exact notes. So if you play the clarinet, you can definitely play the bass clarinet. It's so much bigger though. So it's like, why I say saxophone is because it goes down to the ground and it can still reach my mouth. So I like that it does that, but it's kind of so much work to take home. So I really don't take mine home. But I still got into all county band. So I was like, oh well, I guess I'm good enough for then. Next, I got my ears pierced twice. Once was at Walmart because Walmart's just cheaper to do it. Then, and I was like 7, and there was one person there, and I was just like, or 5, I don't know how old I was. And I started crying forever, so we walked around like Walmart for another like 30 minutes after I got the one ear pierced. Then I went back for my second one because I was like still not over the pain after like 30 minutes. And so I just got them done. And then I ended up like taking them out because they were starting to get like all puffy and like just disgusting. So I was like, eh. So then I got it done at Claire's where there was 2 people there and they did at the same time, and it was like a shot but a little worse than a shot. But when people ask me, I just tell them it's like half the pain of a shot, but it's not. It's a little worse because I don't want them to freak them out. Where am I? My favorite color is orange/coral. Like, I used to say orange, but then I realized coral was so pretty. So, like, not this color coral, more like orange coral. 21. I start school September 6th, which is super duper sad. I know, it's still July, but I asked my dad, how many weeks do you think until school starts? And he was like, about 5. And I was like, 5? That's like a month in a week, which is not that much time if you think about it. I'm happy for school because of the organization and like buying school stuff and stuff like that, but not so much for actual school and work like that. 22. My favorite books are, I have more than one because I just fell in love. This year I would, instead of using the library, I'd go to the public library instead of just the normal library because the library at our school sucks, like has no good books or anything. So I went to the public library and I go into the teen section because I don't care. And I got like novels. I like novels that I discovered. Like novels where it has parts, like it will have like a person talking and then like switch to a different person's perspective. I don't like when it's like like a narrator just telling about these people. I like when it's the person in the book like doing it. So here's my favorite, Salt to the Sea, which was super good. It had 4 different people and it was about when Hitler was taking over and stuff like that, and it was all about that. The thing about jellyfish, which had one person's perspective, but I loved it. It was super super good. And then 3, A List of Cages, which was the latest one I read before school let out. And it was really good also. It was about, Julian was the main person, and his parents died in a car accident. And he was staying with his uncle, who abused him. And then Adam, which used to be his like foster parent when he was in foster care. Oh, well, not his parent, like his foster brother, because his mom does the foster care stuff. And they become really good friends, but Adam was so many years older than him. And then they met each other again in high school, and they just became friends again. Ended up finding out that Julian was being abused by his uncle that was watching him. My favorite number is 11. I was born October 11th, so I just love the number 11 because it's so weird because it's 1-1, and Gianna's foots are in the view. I was born at 6:26 a.m. I don't know. I think I asked my mom once and she told me. And I don't know if it's exactly that time, but that's the only time I can remember. For 25, this is 25, the last one. I was like, for number 25, my favorite holiday is Christmas, because Christmas is on the 25th. Well, not just because it was like number 25, but you know, Christmas is my favorite holiday. And I was like, that's perfect. So guys, how did you like the video? Was it good? Did you enjoy it? I hope you did, and if you did, leave a like and don't forget to subscribe. So thank you for watching, and I already told you to leave a like, so goodbye!